Hi, Simone.
Hi, Nezrin. Hi, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
It's a pleasure to welcome you on the advisory board of TIIB. For people to know, tell us a bit about yourself.
Thank you so much for the invitation. It's an absolute honor to be here. I am a former meditation skeptic and now a teacher of Vedic meditation. And I teach skeptics, I teach business leaders, I teach Fortune 500 people how to harness their own performance and de-stress using a very tried and tested ancient technique that's really made for the busy, want it now Western mind.
Simone, we are excited about the new program that you are going to start at TIIB, which is very exclusively about de-stressing and for a specific target audience. Could you please tell me a little more about that?
Indeed. So this is an extremely exciting opportunity to be rolling out the TIIB. It is the signature course of the Vedic meditation course, which runs over 4 sessions. Those sessions happen consecutively over 4 days, and it's just 2 hours per session. And the sessions are designed to be layered upon each other. So the first session involves initiating a person into the technique. That means they take part in a very sweet and sacred ritual. And that's when we initiate them into the technique, give them their personal mantra. And then I teach them how to use the mantra, how to work with the busy monkey mind that we're also used to. Then the student goes away and practices, and then they come back the next day, and it's layered upon layer like this. And it depends on how much stress is inside a person's nervous system as to how it unfolds. And there's no there's no goal. It's not like I have to master meditation. No, the reason we meditate is to master life, not to master meditation. But I've seen it unfold in different ways for different people. And it depends on how much stress they're carrying. But the technique is very specific. It's a transcending technique, and it's designed to take the mind down, down, down into this very quiet inner state. And at that place, the mind settles, the body follows, and we magically fall into this state of consciousness known as the transcendent state of consciousness. And in that state, there's no noise, there's no sound, there's no comprehension of what's going on around us. It's just inner still. And we all have access to this state, but we've just lost the ability to access it because of what goes on in our lives and the busy lives that we lead. But there's this is a very specific key that we're given to access this state. And I've just seen it work like magic with so many people. It's a well-known statistic that Fortune 500 company leaders use meditation to harness their performance and to harness their leadership and their problem-solving skills. So it's just such an honor to share this 6,000-year-old technique, and I can't wait to see what unfolds for people who choose to engage.
Neither can I. I am personally thinking of enrolling in this because it is much needed in today's world, I feel. And what do you think is the core problem of people in today's world that this meditation technique can solve?
It's a great question, and a question that I get often. It's probably not what you think. I mean, stress is prevalent. We all have stress. We all wear many hats. We're parents, we're business leaders, we're siblings, we're all wearing different hats in life. However, we have become used to outsourcing. What's the app? What's the silver bullet? What's the quick fix? It doesn't exist. It does not exist. And so the key is to learn how to insource our own tuning in-source our own connection to ourselves. And from that space, we have this untapped, limitless potential to then go out and do life from that space. But you have to take the time to defrag the nervous system, to unravel stress, and really, dare I say, give it up to higher intelligence. It's not a magic thing. It's just, it's a formula, and it's something that we can all access. We've just forgotten how.
beautifully said about insourcing instead of outsourcing. That's the first time I've come across something like that, but so profound. And mental health is a widely discussed topic around the world today, and meditation is often associated with mental health. I'd like to know your thoughts on the connection between meditation and its effect on mental health.
Well, it's really important to share that meditation is not the one-size-fits-all approach. It's not the silver bullet. A silver bullet does not exist. I have a very personal journey with mental health and, in fact, to be more specific, depression. And I'm very happy to say that I'm well past that now. But meditation was really one of the final pieces of my puzzle. So for myself, therapy and having a professional psychologist was absolutely key. We cannot underestimate the value of that. Also seeking the advice of a medical professional, very, very important. Cannot underestimate that either. For me, it was also lifestyle, it was diet, it was movement, it was yoga. Meditation was the final piece of the puzzle. And as I referred to earlier, it's really about learning how to be okay with oneself, be okay with one's thoughts, be okay in one's skin. It's a process of releasing accumulated stress that we build up over lifetimes. It can be anywhere from acute to mild to chronic. And it's all connected. It is all connected. So when it comes to mental health, my gosh, the statistics are staggering and they're not getting any better. We have all of these things at our disposal, but suicide rates are climbing. Outsourcing to pharmaceuticals, again, not to discredit that because I myself have used that and it was very helpful. But why aren't the statistics going down? So we need another way. We need another approach. And I would suggest that for people who have tried all of that stuff and they're still in the same state of dire, severe mental health, then give meditation a go. There is nothing to lose. And what we like to say is run the experiment. Run the experiment and prove for yourself, because it's the lived experience that makes you realize, I had it in me all along. That which we truly seek is within us.
But people may have a doubt that whether or not meditation can be learned. Like, for example, we're talking about a course, 4-session course. And they'll be like, maybe it's not for me. I've tried it before, but it's not worked. And thoughts keep coming in every time I try to meditate. What would be your answer to those people who get hesitant to try meditation only because they feel that they cannot focus on it or they've given up?
I was that person. I was that person. I was a meditation skeptic. I think that I'm not unique. I think it's a very quirky part of human nature that we all think we have this unique situation of a busy mind. That's not unique. We all have that. And so I would then suggest that it's about the technique that you try. Meditation apps are really great because they're a resource, but they only bring the mental state to a very surface level. The thing about Vedic meditation is that it's a transcending technique. So it's designed by way of a mantra to bring the mind down, down, down to a very quiet inner state. And then that's when we transcend noise. We transcend the actual waking state that we're in. So it's about that. It's a very particular technique that's specifically designed to take the mind down, down, down into that quiet state. It's always there. We just need to be shown how to get there again.
Glad to know there are professionals like you out there to help people like me who have that confusion. And thank you so much for your time. And it was lovely speaking to you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Once again, welcome on board.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.